Hello, my name's Ian Stewart. I'm the Chief Economist at Deloitte, and I want to give you a quick update on the findings of the latest survey of Chief Financial Officers that we've conducted. Now, what emerges from this survey is the big cloud on the horizon for the CFOs of some of the UK's largest companies is the impending general election in the UK. The risk of policy change and uncertainty around the general election ranks as the number one threat to business in the views of CFOs, and that's followed fairly closely by the risk of a referendum on EU membership. So those concerns around the political and policy environment easily eclipse the concerns that CFOs have had for a long time, actually, about the economic environment, about growth in the UK, the US and Europe, which are lower down the list. Now, I think the reason for this anxiety is that CFOs think the current policy environment is by and large fairly benign, and they worry that the general election may bring negative change, particularly in terms of regulation and taxation. And I think this uncertainty, the prospect of policy change, is starting to affect the way companies actually run themselves. We've seen a dip in risk appetite, and we've also seen a softening in expectations for investment over the coming years. Now, it seems to me that overall what emerges from this survey is that CFOs are reasonably happy with the UK economic environment, but they're worried about the policy environment. That's starting to affect investment. And I think what it does suggest is that although we've had a very strong recovery in the corporate sector in the last couple of years in the UK, that cannot be taken for granted and is vulnerable to potentially adverse change after the election.